Hello everybody, my name is Kamon and welcome to another Genshin Invocation TCG video. Today I'm going to be playing the deck that everybody played as soon as Heizou came out, the deck that everybody was telling me to play, the deck that everybody told me to go check out Craftsman's channel for, and I have very bad news, this is not a Craftsman deck unless he made it a year ago, because this deck has been around for about a year with a different character instead of Heizou, and you might be thinking to yourself, wait, Kenki and Sarah have not been around for that long, they've been around for even longer, so why only a year ago? It's because of Farazan. This is not a Kenki Sara deck, this is not a Heizou deck, this is a Farazan deck without Farazan. So let's explain what her strengths were and what Heizou is missing. In other words, all of the strengths about Farazan. Farazan is a bow character, so you can use King Squire for her and Sarah, meaning that you get a weapon for basically one dice as it produces costs, and also like it's practically dice fixing in a way. You know, pretty good stuff. On top of that, Farazan has a summon. Heizou does not, and this is a summon combo kind of deck. So that's kind of a downgrade. And then on top of that, Farazan can reduce the cost of her normal attacks, or specifically her charge attacks, and she can pull enemies back in to set up swirls more optimally. Heizou, on the other hand, deals a little bit more damage, but you need to set up first in an aggro deck. Yeah, I'm not so sure about that one. Heizou is, by definition, the one character that should not be here. I would agree with you if you somehow put Lynette here. Or Venti, maybe. Heizou is like the farthest from Farazan you can get, and so I do not understand why people put him here. For those of you who don't know how the deck works, you use Kenki's Cryo summon into the Animal summon, and then on round 2, you use Sarah. Now 2 of your opponents have Cryo on them and 1 has Electro, so if you have a quick swap and they don't swap away, you can quick swap to Farazan and then swirl immediately, but wait a second, we have Heizou, who cannot use this skill, so he has to use a normal attack to swirl, which not very good. And then after that, he can use the skill. However, after that, you want to use a skill on round 3, because what you want to do is let the summons go off, you know, deal Cryo again, deal Animo again, deal Electro again, and you want to end first to swirl afterwards. So you are waiting until round 3 to use a skill that will be buffed once, maybe twice. And Farazan, if you have extra dice, can actually utilize them by using her skill, then using the discounted normal attack and setting up the summon. Because she can set up the combo without needing to wait for round 3, she can do it directly with a summon. Which is further enabled by the fact that she could have a weapon that reduced the cost of her skill. Farazan is by all means far better for this deck than Heizou, so I do not get the hype at all. And let me tell you, this deck wasn't even great back then. It was just barely okay back when Crab just came out. Back when Crab had about half as many shields as it does now. This deck was barely okay when Crab was far, far worse. But that's about it for the deck. Let's get into the games. I couldn't tell you really. Also, I'm up against Crab, so I lose. Oh, wonderful. Well, actually, I guess I can do squeaky ass chair, damn. I guess I can do like superconduct stuff. Like I can swirl around superconducts, and that's gonna like deal some piercing damage. But like, there's no way they don't just sit on Crab the whole game and cleanse from time to time, right? Like, I think this matchup is like completely unwinnable. Like, I don't think Heizou even stands a chance. As long as my opponent plays correctly here. Holy shit, the mythical 3 cryo dice on round 1 with Kenki. That's crazy. Never seen before. Nobody has ever done it. Guilty by association, we need a new clone. Oh fuck. No. Oh, Weibo, it's me? Yeah, I figured. I figured it was a viewer. Who else would run Lanyan Crab, if not my viewers? What? Huh? Oh, that's okay. I didn't want that anyway. Oh, but Gullo's gonna get crabbed. It is what it is, yeah. We gotta do 2 home rotations with your deck somehow. Heizou gotta save his stacks for crab. Now that doesn't do it. If I do like a whole setup if I do a setup that theoretically would be enough to kill crab, it's only enough to kill a regular amount of crab shields. But like that setup takes longer, which gives crab longer to make a ridiculous amount of shields. I don't know. I think this is just like a lost cause. This team is great. Heizou with his questionable voice lines is strung up pervert and a right simp. Yeah? Yeah, that's... You have the ability to say any words. Like, ever. Anything is possible. And you choose to string together these characters to form these syllables into these words, into this sentence, into this text. And you decided to press enter, to press send at the end. That is something you like consciously inputted. There was a connection between your brain and your hands as you were doing this. And these words came out.
I will lead us to victory.
String together when? Yeah. I don't even know what to say. First we got somebody in my comments trying to marry me, then we got your freak, yeah. To be honest, I should have expected that. It is my channel after all. Oh, I wasn't looking at the screen. What did they steal? What did they... Bestest? But like... That's the bestest travel companion. There's nobody better than her. Why would you steal her from me? There's a lot of better travel companions, actually. Like, damn. Why would you steal her from me? That's rude. That's rude and you should apologize. Theft is not okay. Theft is a crime. You are a criminal. Marriage proposal? Yeah. Somebody in the comments said, one said in the comments, OMG, marry me, or something like that. I do love that comment. I was in a call with Tentia, and like, I just like randomly checked my comments and saw that one. And like, I was fucking flabbergasted. Tentia can confirm, I was fucking flabbergasted by that comment. But not in like a bad way, but in like a damn. No, that's a comment right there. Watch all of the comments of this video being people trying to marry me. If they've even watched through this part, as to be fair, I wouldn't blame them if they just see crab and just click off. I warned you about the power of goon maxing on Discord, but you didn't listen, did you? You did. The unfortunate part is you did. You know what's crazy here?
Got a problem you can't solve. Clue me in.
I believe the play here is a normal attack. Just to get all the swirls and to like use up all the elements. To clean it up so I can set it up again through the summons. And then the question is, do I stay on him to get the Sara buff? Or do I swap off of him to get the discounts from Code and Troop? This is quite the predicament. I think I stay on him. I think I stay on him to get the buff, yeah. Did you go back to Kenki to resummon Cryo and prepare for burst? No. Or do you go back? But no, I don't think that's a play. Like, once you're done with Kenki, you're done with Kenki. The burst is like, it's like, I guess now I can resummon Cryo and then Swirl, but then they could put themselves in a position where like, or like they can swap off of Lanyan and make it so my Swirl was a bit awkward. And then like, what the fuck is the Cryo gonna do? Whereas like Heizou is dealing like 7 damage. Kenki's just here to set up swirls. After his job is done, he's not a real character. Those crab shields? I was gonna say, I guess they are pretty low right now, but no, they're about to refresh Sitlali, and then they're gonna fucking, like, all of these are gonna get consumed. It's gonna turn into like 15 shields, then they go on Sitlali, and then I die. Well, I don't die, but yeah. Did Kyle just say crab instead of cryo? I might have. I got crab on the mind. I want to eat some crab, I guess. No, I don't. I've never had crab. I guess we're having crab today. If my opponent doesn't swap out, they're like giga dead. Because like I've got their characters on low enough HP to where the piercing AoE is gonna take them out. They need to just go on crab now and just stay there. But now I guess they need to refresh the tally. Damn, I guess I'm somehow winning this. I shouldn't be. But I am. You kill Lanyan at least though? Yeah. In every single case. I kill Lanyan, basically. Crab is taking a toll on you. Guess it. I mean, I guess she was dead either way, so sure. Okay, fair enough. That is like the correct play. Two extra damage, do I need it? I do not. The discount is better. Okay, so here I definitely do this, fuck the discount.
Bring it on.
Wait, that doesn't kill Lanyan? I'm stupid. I'm stupid. Everybody laugh at me and make fun of me. I thought it was enough. Where did I mess it up? Where did I mess up the calculation? I don't know, but I was doing the math and it made sense, and it no longer makes sense. Like now it no longer makes sense, but it used to make sense like a second ago, but now it doesn't. But it just did, but now it doesn't. Oh wait, I know the solution. I think. So remember what you said about the cryo summon? Yeah, I guess it is good if you misplay as hard as me. Like realistically here what should have happened is I kill Lanyan, I get back 2 dice, I then skill again, I deal like 7 more damage. Crab is almost dead. And then I finish it off. With a skill or something. But I guess I'm stupid. I guess I'm just stupid. I'm about to cry. Damn. Laughing at my misery. I'm out here miscounting and you're laughing. SMH my head. Wait, Lamau, yes, I miscounted. So did I. Like, I was looking at my animal resonance being like, do I need it? And then I, for some reason, decided that I just don't. Should repair resonance, I guess? Yes. Wasted golden troop stack plus fresh wind. Correct, yeah. I wasted like everything. Normal attack. Wait, I'm winning this game. Wait, I'm still winning this game. That's crazy. Damn. I think. No, because then they're gonna get the shields and I'm gonna damage them before they feed them the crab. This is so annoying. This is so annoying. Wait, but now I have enough dice for the burst, right? Right? I do. Okay, so I can swirl twice. We're chill. We're chill. We're cool. We're vibing.
Clue me in.
Okay, so now they don't get shields from them. I reapply the cryo. Please don't cleanse it. You only have 3 cards in your hand. Please don't have the talent. The second one, by the way. I can still salvage it if they don't have the talent. Like if they don't have the talent, here my skill is instant. It's gonna kill Lanyan. Unless they like heal her with soup, I guess that also does the job. So I guess it's not guaranteed. I should have just played that earlier turn better, but whatever. Whatever. You better blur my name in your video, Mr. Streamer. No. No. You can kill Lanyan with burst and free swirl. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Okay, quick swap. 2. Probably to Lanyan, because she's dead regardless, most likely. Yeah, okay. And she also gets the swirl here. That's pretty nice. Damn.
Fracture.
The bell rings no more.
Zitlali is also. Damn, there's a baby outside lying, fucking crying loud as hell. That's great. Anyway, you know what? I'm not gonna say what the play is here because I don't know if the person is still in chat. Okay, that is the play. Yeah, you go on Zitlali, you skill. She's probably dead either way. So then you have cryo on me. Applied for next round. Yeah. That is the play, because she was dead either way. Or I guess you did just draw some cards, or you could like protect her with soup, I don't know. Goon maxing lost in the end, this can't be. It is what it is. Could have swirled 3 times with Kenki burst. What is the point? What is the point of that? What is the point of that? Also, what do you mean 3 times? It's once. If you mean earlier in the game, then no. Heizou was just better. The fact that I fucked it up is completely different. If I didn't fuck it up, that would have been straight up better. If you mean later, like now, it's also worse than Heizou. Like, it's the same effect as Heizou burst, except I don't lose my summon. Why would you skill Lanyan? What do you mean, why would I skill Lanyan? Oh, like, why did I not normal attack? I guess I could have. I didn't even think about that, to be honest. Wait a second. What if I use Sarah here? No. Yeah? No, I'm just gonna burst. But yeah, funny thing is it didn't matter because I still have enough stacks. Like, I get what you're saying, but thankfully, I'm never punished, as we all know. As we all know, I make no mistakes in this game, and they never lead to my loss. I only play the most optimal lines every single time, and I only ever win. We all know that, right? But I guess it is going to matter here. So ignore what I just said. It is gonna matter here, the 1 extra stack. Again, If I make a misplay, oftentimes assume it's because I'm stupid, not because. Not because I'm. But yeah, Heizou's normal could have killed. Shh. No need to tell them that. No need. I'm aware I have made mistakes. No need for everybody to point it out. Let me fix my dice now before they steal that card.
Bring it on.
Wait, skill just kills here. Yeah, I'm just like so dead. Just like so dead. I had it in the bag and then I just like threw it. Like really hard. Every time I've seen someone claim they win on stream, they lost. Not me, baby, not me. I claim I win on stream, and then I either win or I lose, because I can never evaluate when I'm winning. Like, I always say I'm winning on stream. Or sometimes I say I'm losing, actually, and then I just lose, because it's obvious. Like here. Where they just kill me and I lose. And I should have swapped. Never mind. We're still in it.
I will lead us to victory.
She will lead us to victory. See what I'm, well, look, I said I'm winning, and then I said I'm losing, so either way, I'm right, and I'm wrong, so, hey, they have no dice, that would make sense. If you had the stacks left, you could have killed. I can still kill. The issue is I'm also dead. And also, like, I could have killed if I played the Animal Resonance. I could have killed if I'm... Let's not pretend like I'm a good player. Okay, let's not. How about that? How about let's... How about... Oh, they had enough to actually... Sure. Sure. But, like, let's... How about... You... How about you don't criticize me? How about that one? Don't get me wrong, I deserve the criticism. But what if you just like don't do it? Okay, so here it's annoying because if I go on Heizou, he's just dead. But I could skill on him this round, right? Like I could use these. I could use the Wovens to swap on to him and then use his skill, which is a decent amount of damage. But I think the right place to stay on Zara. I'm losing this so hard. Wow, if you had those stacks, man. Shh. Maybe just Sarah normal attack? No. This round? Sure. Last one? No. Kill here? I can't. I couldn't have. Like, even if I had the stacks, I'm still dead to, like, doing grab things, because they did have the dice. They just chose the technique every single time. I don't know. Like, Realistically, the biggest fuck up was not playing the Animal Resonance earlier. If I did that, I would have won. If not, ignore everything after that. I fucked it up. Game is lost. GG. Okay, it's 5+1 from summon. How much was her burst summon damage? 2. It was 2. Wait, was that the... That was Crab burst? Okay.
Storm the front.
Okay, so I'm like giga dead here. Wait, no, I'm not. Unless they have an extra dice. Because they can like... They can skill normal or something. But like they would need an extra dice. Or like normal skill. Or like normal. But they would need an extra dice for that. How have I not lost this game yet? I am actually never punished, it turns out. My opponent is running out of time. Okay. Okay, that's normal attack again, I guess. So I have lost this. There's no way out, but it's way closer than it should have been. Oh, it just ended. Wait, what, huh? Wait a second, what? Huh? I might have a chance. No, I don't. I don't have a chance. But I do, but I don't. But I do, but I don't. Unfortunately, Heizou is a preferred skill. You lose a half +4 HP. Yeah, how have I not lost yet? Oh. Huh? You've just had that okay. Okay, so I was never winning this game. Even in that like Animal Resonance play, if I played it correctly, no. No, I also kill Stellaris. But no, then I can't kill Crab. I couldn't have killed Crab if you just... Damn. Okay, cool. I mean, that doesn't change the fact that I misplayed severely throughout the whole game, but...
Bring it on.
Yeah. They are playing with their food. I am being toyed with. They didn't burst for extra.
Outsmarted.
They didn't burst for the extra pain. Damn. Yeah. Weapons in general are like, this character can use them so well, and it's like, how well? Do they get like 10 damage out of the weapon? No? Then shut up. Well, don't shut up, but you get what I mean. Like, if a character doesn't use a weapon as well as Heizou, back it up. Just back it up. You know what I mean? Like, he's gotta be a wolf's gravestone or something. Honestly, let's go full on for cryo. Let's see how much cryo I get. Okay, I have enough. But like, wait a second. Okay. But like, weapons are just not worth it because it's like 3 dice of the same type. That's a skill. That's like a skill right there. And skills nowadays are like giving you 3 billion value. Now that we have Sitlali and Lanyan, skills are giving you like 3 billion value. Why would you ever weapon instead of them?
I will lead us to
So yeah,
victory.
a weapon here has the same issue as in with every other deck. It's like you're paying an exorbitant price for a reward that you can get by just skilling again. Right, like Heizou as well deals 4 by default. It's like if your weapon is buffing you slightly more than 4 damage, then it's not worth putting in your deck. Because like you would rather just skill for 4. So yeah. Weapon bad. Same thing with Collective of Plenty. Collective of Plenty, 1 extra damage. What's that gonna do for 3 dice? What's that actually doing? Nothing. Also, doesn't Farazan buff animal damage for Kenki? Yeah, you're never getting to the burst. Well, if you get to the burst, there is also the aspect of like you can set up cryo into animal into electro into animal, which is just like, you know, an like this is the combo, but it's basically undodgeable. Like this situation, here I can animal resonance into Heizou normal attack because his skill is too slow. Farazan's skill wouldn't have been too slow, right? But like, it's like this combo, the swirl superconduct combo, you can set that up entirely with summons if you have Farazan. Farazan had like multiple reasons to be played in this deck. It's like same with Lynette. Lynette and Farazan were like kind of interchangeable, but like you ultimately ended up preferring Farazan because she could run a King Squire, and so you could run King Squire on her and Sarah. Wait, this just kills him.
Truth hurts.
I could have used the arcane, but like I have nothing to do afterwards. Like I guess I could have used the animal, like the woven, to swap to another character, but nah. If I had a kill for every time I had the kill with Heizou in his normal attack instead of skill, see, we wouldn't have this problem with Farazan. My skill issue is actually the game's problem. That's... Suddenly I'm a fighting game player. It's not. It's not me, it's my character. Capcom, please buff Elena. No, but like actually please buff Elena. I'm struggling out here. But yeah. Now that I'm thinking about it, now that I like remember the King Squire thing with Farazan, it's always like for a little bit, I thought to myself that like Heizou isn't actually
Turn back.
bad in this deck. Like, this is one deck where he is a slight improvement. He's not. He's just not. This is sad. This is miserable.
Bring it on.
But hey, it's winning me games. That Farzan also probably would have won. Well, no. Maybe. I don't know.